Hey guys, welcome back. John Megacycle here. Another episode of Command & Conquer 3, Kane's Wrath Global Conquest Edition. Playing Season 3 as the Skrin. Man, things are getting just weird over here. I know enemy stealth unit discovered. You only have to tell me that once. Whatever. Anyway, quick recap. We got GDI in North America. We've got a contention...
Stealth unit detected.
Ah, damn it, Eva. We're in South America. We've got some of Europe. Moving forward with trying to capture some of Africa and the rest of Asia, moving forward with that. We've got two Nod bases here, that's where some of these units are coming from, but I'm not all too worried about it. Moving forward, we've already taken our action phase, so we're going to go ahead and skip to our battle phase. And here we go. Okay, we knew this was going to happen. We were getting tailed by this, I think this is Steel Talon Battalion? Steel Talon Battalion. Talon, say that 5 times fast. Anyway, so here we have our matchup against the Steel Talon Battalion. Looks like it's fairly evenly matched. We've got no constructed bases, we've got both our MCVs, we've got a fair mix of units right here. Unless we act quickly or... oh crap, we're right next to each other. Unless they move, like, insatiably quickly, I think we're going to be okay. We just got to get some disintegrators out as soon as we can.
New construction options. Building.
You guys do me no good.
New construction options. On hold. Cancelled. Building. Construction complete. New construction options. Building.
We're going to need 10 more disintegrators, I think, to get rid of those Steel Talons. And that should be more than enough for us. Let's go ahead and get that in aggressive stance. Aggressive stance.
Building.
Let's get one of those ready to go. With you guys, I know there's some Tiberium spikes around here. We're going to go ahead and capture that up. I'm waiting, depending on their AI personality, whether they will attack immediately or whether they're going to wait a little bit. We're going to go ahead and put that there just for overall base defense. And Tiberium harvesting operations going to be in the back, so we're going to want to make sure that's well defended.
Construction complete.
And I just saw him.
Unit under attack. Building captured. Unit
And we're going to concentrate on the Wolverines, of course, considering most of our battalion is infantry based.
Unit promoted. Training.
Now with this, we should be able to move in right for the kill. They should have definitely waited on that attack, but I'm not them, so there. Where's the other? There it is. And we're just going to go ahead and move in and see what we can do with this.
Enemy units sighted. Unit under attack. Building. Unit promoted.
I don't know what the hell you guys are shooting at, but come on, let's go.
Enemy base sighted.
Nope. Go away. Enjoy, kids. Okay, we don't need that.
Cancelled.
What we do need is the ability to rebuild some of our units we may have lost. So,
Training.
three. We're going to need 2 more engineers because I'm going to use another one right now. You can come back home. We just want to cripple them down enough so that way we can rebuild our army. Boom!
Unit promoted. Construction.
And let's get the MCV, of course.
Insufficient funds.
And the rest of it's a wash, so I'm not worried whatsoever.
Construction options.
And by wash, I mean we win. So I'm going to go ahead and spend a couple of minutes here rebuilding anything we might have lost. I think we're missing a gunwalker, maybe a few other odds and ends. So I'm just going to fast forward through this real quick, and then we're going to wipe GDI off the map. Yep, all they have are these harvesters. Totally not worried about any threats. So yeah, I will see you guys in a second.
Training. Our base is under attack. Preparing. Lead lost. Training. On hold. Cancel. Training. Training. Insufficient funds. lost. Enemy defeated. You are victorious.
Yep, no problem. The disintegrators give us a pretty uneven advantage, I think. One of the abilities I really like about them, which I kind of feel is a little one-sided, is when they get run over, they deal additional damage, or they at least deal damage. So they're not treated like normal rocket infantry. You can just plow right over and call it a done deal. Excellent, no losses on our side. So it was good that we confronted them just to get that out of the way. We're going to go ahead and set up base right here.
Base construction.
Important that we get started with the secondary base as soon as possible, trying to cut off GDI from any territory land grab. Aside from that, we do have not a ton of resources, so we got to play this smart. I'm not going to bother upgrading this base, considering I'm assuming it's going to be under GDI attack momentarily. It is, however, our turn to start beefing up our military. Traveler Swarm. I need a little more cash. I really want some heavier units, like some tripods. That's with the Eradicator Hexapod. But some tripods are going to be nice, and that's really what I want to aim for. So what I think we ought to do... Reaper Swarm. No MCV, though. Hunter's Nest? Let's see what that is. Oh, that gives us a good... Oh, that's a good all-rounder. I like that very much. Let's go with that. Very important that we start pushing back on Nod, and then hopefully get our mitts into GDI. Let's go ahead and skip our turn. We're out of cash. I don't see any new aggressions as opposed to these few Nod ones we've got.
Ion cannon activated. Stealth unit detected.
Whew, whole lot of moving, whole lot of land grab.
Strike force moving out.
Okay, now we're going to use this ability properly now that I have a vague idea of what it does. Growth Accelerator. Hang on. Increases Tiberium regeneration in the surrounding area. Well, I'm assuming I have to put it in an area that already has Tiberium. Okay, so it has to be within base control. I'm assuming I can't build it over here because there's no Tiberium? And I don't know why I can't build it here. Is it a tier 3 only ability? Okay, I can only do it in a tier 3 ring of control. That's... okay. I get it now. So I'm going to put it here. Okay, so they're actually permanent structures. They're actually permanent little things you put down and that's it. Okay, this is all starting to make sense now that I've actually read any of the tutorial or whatever. Okay, either way. Moving on.
Upgrading base tier. Resupplying strike force.
And I want to put one more base at tier 3. This guy I thought was going to come try something, but I guess not at all.
Upgrading base tier.
Once that's all said and done, the next turn we're going to start building up our military, and we're going to start also constructing strategic weapons, or the... what are they actually called here? Strategic structures? Constructing strategic structures. That's a lot of frickin' words, too. Alright, here we go.
Nuclear missile activated.
Well, if you guys are going to keep doing that, I'm just going to walk over that base. Whoa, 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 whoa. Alright. That's a cluster. Okay, let's see what we got here. My attack versus their base and their battalion. Ugh. Yuck. They have artillery, they have a lot of infantry. This is gonna stink. Okay, let's see what we can do about this. Okay, fair amount of room between us and them.
New construction options. Building.
Operation Hunker Down Like a Mofo.
New construction options. Building. Construction complete. New construction options. Building. Building.
Any
Building
base
in
defenses that we can get
progress.
constructed
On hold.
will
Cancel.
greatly help
Construction complete.
overall.
Building. Enemy commando detected. Construction complete.
Especially against that commando right there.
Our base
And we're gonna have to move in to confront the artillery.
Stealth unit detected. Repairing. Unit lost. Building. Unit under attack.
I just really need to get this artillery taken care of.
Construction
That's all that
complete.
really has to happen at the
Construction
moment.
complete. Building. New construction options. Our base is under attack. Construction complete. Unit promoted.
Good, come on back. Oh, that wasn't all of them. I thought that was all of them. Get him! Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him! Thank you. Okay, now that's all of them. Okay, we need a vehicle.
Building.
No.
On hold. Cancelled.
Warp sphere.
Building.
Okay, so we've got our 2 spikes, we've got our 2 turrets,
Building captured.
we've got a good amount of control at the moment. I do want to patch up some of these other places. The last thing I want to be is subject to engineer rush. There we go. I couldn't words there for a second.
Construction complete. New construction options. Building.
Not enough power. Of course not enough power. Get in there, get repaired.
Construction complete. Building.
And we're going to get another one,
Training.
and some harvesters.
Construction complete.
Since our harvesters will be going this way to get to that second pile, I do want to add a little
Building.
extra defense there as well. Okay.
Construction complete. Repairing.
And I think that's sufficient to get us started. I don't want to dump a ton of cash in defenses. I do want a nerve center so I can have the Tiberium
Building.
vibration scan.
Insufficient
I want to see what they're up to. That's going to be a pretty easy, cheap way because I believe the ability for the Tiberium vibration scan is only 300 bucks.
Enemy units sighted.
Oh, or they're just going to show me everything. Okay, so that's a second MCV? Yes, that's a second MCV. So that's from their battalion.
Construction complete.
And I see a lot of air units moving around to which I don't have any defense. Instead of building the actual defensive structures, we're actually just going to dump it into gunwalkers. I think that's a much smarter alternative to actually have a mobile army, especially if I want to come here and destroy this. We're going to build a mixed all-around troop formation, I think.
Building.
Which was going to mean some disintegrators, some buzzers, and then of course a good mix of gunwalkers and seekers. I believe seekers can also attack aircraft. Yes, they can. It's very handy. Which is a fair trade-off considering the disintegrators can't attack the air. It's good to have a couple of vehicle types that can attack the air. So I think that's a fair trade-off. We're going to put this refinery down below, just right here. That'll emphasize the growth down to the south. But I don't want to make a new base. I don't want to move a ton of assets. I don't think that'd be a very wise move, at least at this juncture. Am I out of power? I totally am. We will use the Ichor seed. Ichor. Ichor. I know I had this conversation before, but it still bugs me. There we go. Oh. Okay, whoops. I don't see a whole lot of defenses here, so let's go ahead and have some fun. I know that harvester's here. That's not at all what I was thinking, but okay. Oh, there it is. Can you get the harv? Can you get the harv? Can you get the harv? You're obviously getting the harv, you're not damaging the refinery. Damn it. They have a full base, how come they're not attacking me actively? Want to see what this does?
Movement under attack.
Oh
Unit
my
lost.
gosh! They exploded like a piñata. That didn't work out nearly as well as I would have hoped. Okay,
Training.
back to the battle plan.
Training. Building.
A very good mix of low-tech units can usually overcome any 5 or 6 or
Construction complete.
handful of high-tech units you would have paid for. So dollar for dollar, I'd personally rather have a good combination of low-tech units rather than just 1 or 2 real heavy hitters up top. You can do a lot more damage overall. You can protect yourself from more tactics by using a lot of mixed good
Construction
light
complete.
units. Which is why I decided to go this route. We're not breaking the bank. We've
Our
got a
base
good
is
military.
under attack.
Oh, they finally figured it out. Good for them.
Rain.
And I can't attack air, so I'm screwed. We're going to move this way, and then north, and then west, because I don't want to deal with the towers they've got, and we're going to screw up that MCV, and then we're going to keep moving, and we're going to attack from the top.
Unit under attack. Unit lost.
The Tiberium Hive certainly did some damage, and it moved them away from that MCV. Now we can attack the MCV fully.
Training.
Let's go ahead and do some upgrading of power, and let's get another base defense here. I would not mind
Building.
to get some high-tech defenses. Yep, no problem.
Unit promoted. Unit under attack.
Doing a little micro here. I don't know where you think you're going, jerkface. Those lightning spikes are really nice diversionary tactics. It kind of draws away. Even if you're playing against a human player, it kind of pulls attention away from something else. So while you're attacking, go ahead and thunk that down somewhere else.
Construction
Really gives
complete. Unit promoted.
really gives someone else the idea that you're trying to concentrate somewhere else, even if you're not.
Attack.
Let's get the 3 of you guys down here. Perfect. Completely ravage that army. They're going to lose it completely.
Unit lost.
I think I lost 2 infantry with that. Not a big deal. And I notice we're low on buzzers, so here we go. Now this might get a little tricky. I'm not too sure how these are going to turn out, hoping the gunwalkers are really going to pull the weight here.
Unit under attack.
Hello? There it goes. Gunwalkers are doing a nice job, however our Seekers aren't hanging on and we need more Disintegrators.
Unit under attack.
Speaking of which, still gonna go around, still don't want to deal with those turrets.
Unit promoted.
And they're totally gonna not listen to what I said anyway. Maybe I gave them an order afterwards that wasn't paying attention. It's okay, we're just gonna go ahead and clean this out anyhow. So maybe we two-prong this attack? Maybe that's how this works. We already have our troops here, we already wanted to get through their civilian structures, so now we're going to go through. Two-prong attacking like this works out fantastic as long as you've got enough to actually deal with the fight. What you can do is, even though you're splitting up your troops like this, your enemy may have to commit 100% to one side, and that gives the other side ability to go crazy. So even if we lose one of these armies, as an example, let's say we lose these top gunwalkers and seekers up here, we still have this army screwing up their power. Let's say we want to emphasize a power kill, or what have you. So we can break stuff up like that and work as a team. So Let's go ahead and
Unit lost.
get you off the ground.
Training. Unit promoted. Training. Unit under
And now we're just going to recombine our army. And we're going to knock out a few of these structures, and we want them to live for just a little bit because we do want to rebuild our stuff. That's a lot of hardware getting thrown at these guys. And that's enough.
Unit lost.
Okay, this all having been said, I'm pretty sure we refreshed our army. I don't really think there's anything we're missing. Maybe some more gunwalkers, which we're producing. Oh, I think we had 7 gunwalkers. Well, we've got plenty with this battalion. So I think we're going to go ahead and just finish stuff up. No need to skip. I think we've just got this refinery and whatever other shenaniganry they've got down there.
Enemy defeated.
Oh, well there we go.
You
I
are
guess we don't have to deal with
victorious.
those. Fantastic. Cool, so not only did we destroy a Nod base, we also destroyed a very heavily costed army, which is great. We didn't lose a single thing. I couldn't have wanted that to go any better. That worked out the best it could have. That's perfect. Okay, so we knocked out the base and a battalion, so now what the hell is this? This is just a battalion. Okay. See, the funny thing about this game is... Oh, okay, they're going to be right there. Alright. The funny thing about this game is we don't get to use the base we just constructed, which I guess I can understand why we don't, but that's still kind of silly. Oh, no, in front of the MCV, thank you.
Construction complete. New construction options.
And we're just going to build up all the anti-infantry and stuff we can.
Construction complete. Unit under attack. Building.
Holy crap.
Our base is under attack.
Thank you, Eva.
Lost. Building. Unit promoted. Construction complete. Construction complete.
Okay, that got a little crazy hazy. Now, what I'm very sure is there's just 2 engineers sitting around.
Construction options. Building.
We don't need that.
Cancelled.
We don't need that. We don't need that. We need literally no military now. All we really need to do is get our troops patched up a little bit. We're going to build a war factory. We're going to build our gunwalkers. I don't even know what we lost. We lost a gunwalker, a seeker, and some infantry. We are going to build that back up. Because having a battalion that's damaged just sucks. It's just like having a base that's damaged. You can't build new stuff. You can't upgrade base tier. You can't do a damn thing.
Building.
But we're going to make this pretty quick. Oh, the screen has certainly been an interesting challenge with how it comes to gameplay and how it moves through the Tiberium universe, the C&C universe. Since they are one with the Tiberium, they don't incur the penalty of having
Training.
silos. There's no cap. There's no resource cap. So it's kind of nice that you don't have to pay attention about silos, but if you don't have that silo warning, you're not doing any good mental checking with spending down your credits. Meaning you might be just collecting and collecting and collecting. So it's kind of nice to have the silos needed message, just so that way you can pay attention to what you need and how much you're spending, and if you need to spend more in that case. But I kind of find when I play as a screen, my credits get either I have nothing or I have way too darn much. So it's just getting in the habit also of building enough units, stocking up your supply, making sure you've got an army, because your credits aren't going to win the battle. If you're not spending down, building up that army, the money doesn't mean anything. Yeah, your economy might have been awesome and you got a good money score at the end of the match, but if it didn't help you win, then who cares? So I believe we've got all of our stuff back to good. Yep, there's our Gunwalker and our Seeker, so we're just going to go through with the buzzers and kill the engineers. Which we'll find in 6 seconds unless we find them right now. Oh, wait. Whew, I almost forgot about that. That would have sucked. Sometimes it forgets, sometimes it knows. I don't know. It's just always smarter just to undeploy your drone platform. Alright, so that was a lot of Nod hardware we just chunked through. And it didn't cost us a oh! Ah, we're one buzzer short. That's okay. No big deal. Perfect. That cleared out a Nod base. It did a lot of cleanup. I like it. We're going to go through and we're going to attack. This is also a tier 1 base, so we're going to go through with that motion. For this, we need to start upgrading these base tiers. How are we doing in North America? North America is the top priority in this case. Definitely don't want GDI to get a full land grab out of North America, especially. Let's just go ahead and move out. Nod, I still don't care about. This GDI base is probably damaged a ton. We are going to go ahead and build... hang on. We're going to leave that be. I changed my mind. We're going to leave that be.
Upgrading base tier. Upgrading base tier.
Can I build an army with 3,000 credits?
Constructing strike force.
No, I can't even build an MCV with 3,000 credits. Ugh. That would have been awesome. That would have been pretty handy. Steel Talons, not worried about it. Mostly... Oh, we got a good amount of vehicle in that one. Still pretty not worried about it. This is definitely the closest I've ever had for a global Conquest matchup. That's for sure. So we're going to call it an episode here. Next plan is to move into North America a little more. We want to make sure we keep that captured. Probably going to get an MCV out here, see if we can capture up some of these cities, maybe to the south. Expansion on our economy, of course. Got to start moving Nod out of this area. But we also need to start concentrating on GDI since they are closer. I believe they're half. They're a little shy of half of their victory progress, which is something to keep an eye on. And aside from that, we're going to keep kicking ass and taking names. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. I appreciate it. Hope to see you next episode and to the end of the series, and I will see you next time.